Hello, everybody, and welcome inside Oregon Ice Arena as we are getting set for the Oregon Panthers to take on the Monroe Cheesemakers, excuse me. And as the lights go down, I believe the players will be coming out shortly. Sorry to rush you into this.
For the Monroe Cheesemakers in net, number 30, Xander Ober. At defense, number 7, Josh Haight. At defense, number 21, Nathan Radke. At forward, number 2, Seth Frank. At forward, number 19, Wyatt Janicki. And at forward, number 22, Blaze Janicki. Cheesemakers are coached by Greg Heimbach and assisted by Tom Stopperberg and Terry Bush. And now the starting lineups for your Oregon Panthers. In net, a junior, number 30, Brock McFarland. At defense, number 12, a sophomore, Logan Leatherberry. At defense, a junior, number 22, Kyle Varnish. At right wing, a sophomore, number 6, Andrew Jakey. At forward, left wing, a junior, number 11, Kyle Rohr. And at center, a junior, number 18, Jacob Cameron. Oregon is coached by Larry Clemens and assisted by Josh Lair, Sean Peterson, Cole Hackey, and Charlie Lanier. Now, if you please stand and move your hats and face the flag for the playing of the national anthem.
Oh.
Cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating action directed at officials, student athletes, or team representatives are not tolerated and are grounds for removal from the said competition. Also, don't forget to let your fans at home know that they can watch this game on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and bring up OCAmedia.com. Our good friends at OCA Media live stream this and any other Oregon events.
All right, and there we have our starting lineups as we see Brock McFarland get the start in net. Keen, the usual starting goaltender. But good to see him getting some starting time to open up this game.
Yeah, we've seen Brock on JV before, and he's looked solid all year for them, and we're excited to see what he can do in net tonight for the Panthers.
Oregon opens with Cameron actually centering Jakey and Roar. So an unusual line to open this game for Oregon as the puck is sent forward quickly into the Monroe zone. And the puck comes out in front. And Monroe nearly gets to clear. Jakey with a shot. That's fired high. Now Cameron with a second shot, also fired wide. High. Now it's Type in the far corner. Pass out in front. Didn't get through. Monroe now trying to get it out of the zone. Barnish able to keep it there momentarily, and now there's a 2-on-2 back the other way. Roar and Leatherberry there for Oregon, though. Barnish quick to get back in a hit delivered there by Leatherberry. Monroe, though, still able to keep the zone.
Jakey now able to take puck out, makes a move. Nothing doing. Puck floats into the corner.
Now puck comes along back to the near side. Joe Romer now out there for Oregon, as he and Nieto tie up a couple skaters there along the back wall, though Monroe was able to hang on to the puck. Oregon, though, still able to control it and send a pass out in front. No shot coming off of it, though. Monroe still unable to get it clear. Another centering attempt and a shot from Nieto is fired wide. As Monroe finally able to get out of the puck, though. Aiden Leatherberry keeps it in for Oregon. He has a lane shot, hits the back of Nieto's leg. Now Joe Romer out in front on his shot, and finally we have our first stoppage.
A lot of good opportunities there for Oregon, as we saw Nieto had a chance there as no one picked him up in front of the net and was able to get a shot off, fortunately high and wide. But we're seeing some good opportunities from the Panthers.
Certainly some good offense to start this game as Romer takes a face-off and a shot quickly fired by Nieto. And unfortunately, no one was able to get there in time for the rebound as Monroe clears it. And they'll eventually skate it up through neutral ice. Puck just ahead, right onto McFarland's net. And now a second shot comes. That one looked to hit the side of the net as the puck comes back around the near corner. Monroe still with control. They send it up top to the blue line, and that escapes. And goes all the way down behind the Monroe net, where Monroe will have to gather. Now Monroe entering neutral ice. Cameron giving pressure there for Oregon. Monroe makes nearly a full change, so no help there, and Oregon will gather the puck. Passes chipped up head to Jakey. He's actually able to stay with it. Jakey and Roar in 2-on-2. Jakey with a move to the front of the net, and he scores! What a move! Andrew Jakey opens the scoring for Oregon.
Very fortunate there for Jakey as he was streaking through the neutral zone there. Kind of got stick checked there, and the puck kind of fell right into his lap there, and he was able to continue with it forward. A great shot there. Gets it over the right shoulder of the goaltender. And Oregon is off to a quick 1-0 lead on the Stoughton Health scoreboard.
Andrew Jakey just doing Andrew Jakey things as now Oregon wins a face-off. And the puck will enter the zone. Jakey able to break that pass up. It falls to Cameron. Now back to Jakey. Jakey nearly able to get a shot off, but he was contested there. And now Barnish has a little bit of a lane shot. Didn't have a whole lot on it. As Kyle Roar gets the puck, a turnaround shot blocked out in front by Monroe. Monroe now looking to regather. And some confusion in front of the net. Monroe knew what was happening, and now a near Michigan attempt there, but the puck stayed low, and the netminder of Monroe was able to hang on.
See that in the NHL sometimes, that Michigan move, and Roar feeling good right there. Tried to get one in that way, but good job closing down the side of the net there by Obert.
Good focus, as you said, from Xander Obert to stop that one from getting through. Oregon could have had a very quick 2-0 lead. As the faceoff taken and a shot fired out in front is blocked by a Monroe defender. As now another shot out in front from Romer. That one just narrowly high. That was almost a second shot. It's a big hits delivered there. That was Dosher. As now Nieto giving chase as Monroe looks to enter the zone, though they only get as far as neutral ice. Though puck comes right back to Oregon. A little bit of a skirmish in neutral ice. Oregon eventually gets control of it and sends it into the Monroe zone. Nieto giving chase for Oregon, though the puck eventually comes out to Cameron Mueller into Zerwick. Zerwick trying to dance away from his man, but unable to do so. As the puck comes along the near side, all the way back into the Oregon zone. Though it is chipped right back into neutral ice. As Monroe is backpedaling and can't seem to find a whole lot of possession. Oregon has dominated the start of this game. As now they finally get the puck in. McFarland will just stick that one aside. Aiden Leatherberry there, and then Anderson takes a big hit against the boards. And Monroe is able to win the puck out of it, though the pass was errant, as he had a defender draped on him, and now Oregon able to chip the puck ahead along the near side through neutral ice. Monroe will gather back in their defensive zone. Mason Anderson chasing that one down for Oregon, as Jakey, Sassarossi, and Peterson at the ice for Oregon following a change. Puck comes to Peterson. He skates back behind his own net. Dump pass. Goes back to Sassarossi, up ahead to Jakey. Jakey looking to chip it forward. That's Easton Linder there for Oregon, and a shot, and a rebound is given up. Second rebound, but the puck did not get through. Too many skates there. Another shot right into the chest of Obert, and this time he hangs on. Man, Oregon has had plenty of chances for that second goal. Monroe is narrowly hanging on.
Yeah, we had a great pass from Jakey to Easton Linder, and that left-handed shot coming down the right wing. I thought he might have had an angle there. Obert able to get a pad on it, but not swallow up the rebound, and continuous opportunities coming from Oregon here.
Cameron taking a face-off to the right of Obert, and a quick shot from Kyle Rohr. Sorry, that was Sassarossi. No, that was Rohr, my apologies. As now Peterson unfortunately gets beat, forcing a 2-on-1. Sassarossi goes for a diving stop, but the shot is high anyway. Kyle Rohr now for Oregon. Oregon going back the other way. Jacob Cameron chasing the puck down, able to get past his man, but unable to stay on his feet. Now Obert thought about coming out to play it, but was unable to do so. And Oregon keeps possession of the puck. Monroe, though, able to block a pass out in front and take possession. There's a puck battle along the near boards. Eventually comes to Monroe. Monroe now battling, elects just to chip it forward and take a change. Barnish back for Oregon. Now Leatherberry skating forward. He'll send it up to Kyle Rohr. Kyle Rohr has two men in front of him, just skates back and buys himself some time. Barnish looking for a pass, and eventually does get one. Joe Romer now chasing the puck for Oregon as it goes behind the Monroe net. Dosher able to get there. Dosher dumps it back to Romer. Romer looking for a pass out in front. No shot. Came off of it, though. Able to win the puck right back is Oregon, and now a pass out in front to Dosher. Eventually falls all the way to Mueller as Oregon will get a change. Aiden Leatherberry comes out onto the ice. Monroe able to gather the puck and finally exit the zone, though Oregon still with possession in neutral ice. Aiden Leatherberry tries to find Joe Romer across the middle, unable to do so. And now the puck is chipped forward, but caught by Monroe, and they will skate right back out to neutral ice and eventually dump it into the Oregon zone. Just over 11 to play in this opening period. Oregon with their 1-0 lead, courtesy of Andrew Jakey. Puck comes back behind the Oregon net, as neither team really been able to take possession off of this. As now Romer finally gathers for Oregon. He has Nieto with him. Nieto skating forward. Romer trying to skate through, unable to do so. Long, looked like a pass that was deflected. Ended up going behind the Monroe net. Oregon still with some offensive pressure. We've seen plenty of that from them as Jakey chases down the puck in the corner. No, some good passing. Nearly gets Monroe out of the zone and finally does as Caden Peterson backpedals for Oregon. Sassarossi sends it forward, though right to Monroe, and it ends up coming right back to Sassarossi. Sassarossi now buying himself some time, looking to regroup for Oregon. That pass was blocked by Monroe skater. Now Jacob Cameron finds himself in a 2-on-1 with Jakey. Jakey back across the Cameron, and it finds the back of the net. Oregon is up 2-0.
Just a great pass across there as Cameron finds Jakey and then finds Jakey finds Cameron as no one picks him up as he was streaking to the net. And it's 2-0 Oregon on the Stonehill scoreboard. Very impressed with the Panthers so far.
Certainly some great passing there, some unselfish play, as either one of them could have taken the shot there. Jakey elected to send it back across to Cameron. Great passing. Gets Oregon the second goal. As the faceoff comes to Monroe. Monroe looking into the zone, unable to do so. Puck comes out to Oregon on neutral ice. Now Oregon, Cameron and Jakey have another 2-on-0. Jakey elects to take it himself this time. What a move! Jakey's feeling it! Are you kidding me? What an incredible move from Jakey, and Oregon is quickly up 3-0.
Andrew Jakey just doing Andrew Jakey things there. Nice move, forehand, backhand, puts it home. And just like that, 3-0 Panthers. I thought Jakey might find Cameron again, but elects to take it himself this time. And just a great goal to put Oregon up 3-0.
You can tell that this Oregon offense is feeling it. We're used to seeing the high numbers, and we're certainly seeing them so far. Absolutely electric start as Romer gathers the puck for Oregon. Looks to send it ahead to Nieto, though that pass just escapes him, and we will get a whistle.
Like I said, very good start for the Panthers out here. And I've been impressed by the defensemen when they're able to keep the puck in the zone, and when it clears out, getting the puck back and quickly setting up a re-entry into the zone for the Panthers.
Face-off is battled for to the right of McFarland's net, as both teams looking to take possession. Puck comes now along the far side where Monroe is able to gather, though it is won back quickly by Logan Leatherberry. He'll chip it ahead. And the puck enters neutral ice. Now Romer and Dosher with a 2-on-1. Romer elects to take the shot himself, and a save made by Xander Oberg.
Great save there by Oberg, getting out to his angle and denying the shot by Romer. And we know he can fire some heavy hitting shots, so good job there by Oberg saving that one.
The offensive pressure just continues to build for Oregon as Romer takes a face-off now in the Monroe zone. And a quick shot fired by Nieto. That one's high and wide left. As Dosher gives chase for Oregon. Romer now gathers, sends it out to Aiden Leatherberry. Aiden Leatherberry looks to send it forward to Dosher. Dosher now looks for a pass out in front, though no one was there. Now Dosher takes a spill as he was hitting the open ice. Now Romer dancing with the puck and a shot fired. That one was blocked and went high. Now Romer still with the puck for Oregon. Defenders draped all over and eventually loses it, and Monroe will exit the zone, though the puck only goes as far as Aiden Leatherberry. And they'll send it right back into the Monroe zone and force them to regroup as Oregon goes for a change. Linder and Zerowit come on for Oregon. Nieto staying out there from that second line. There's Nieto with the puck now. He skates it forward and chips it ahead to Easton Linder. Linder, Zerowic's free in the middle. If he can get a pass off, just couldn't quite get one, as there was some good defense played by Monroe there as the puck nearly escapes the zone and eventually does. Oregon will have to regroup. Peterson chips it in.
Unlucky
Anderson
there
Zerowit.
as the puck just got caught in Zerowic's feet.
Oregon been able to keep the zone there. It looked like they certainly had something going, just an unfortunate sequence. This is now an Oregon player. It's the deck behind the Monroe net, excuse me. As Monroe looks to exit their zone, and eventually they do, though that play is whistled dead.
Just a lot of offensive zone time for the Panthers, which is what we are used to seeing. And if that can continue, we're going to be looking at 5+ goals on the board here by the end of the night.
The Monroe defense has just been caught out of position, and Oregon's taking advantage of it with their speed. They've been getting some odd rushes, and that is really what's created the majority of the scoring chances for Oregon. As Cameron momentarily able to win a face-off, the Monroe will eventually send it back behind Brock McFarland. As Jakey's back on the ice for Oregon, he already has 2 goals. Sassarosi battling for the puck. Kyle Rohr's there as well for Oregon. Monroe, at least for now, able to keep possession. So defenders all over the place eventually force the puck back to Kyle Rohr. Rohr sends it up ahead to Jakey. Pass escapes him and kind of gets deflected around. Eventually falls to a Monroe player, though Peterson gathers for Oregon. First touch wasn't quite there, and then Sassarosi and Peterson looked to have skated into each other there. Fortunately, couldn't exit the zone, excuse me, as we now have a whistle.
Puck was played by a high stick there as the Monroe player just went to dump it in. And kind of two Oregon players right there were pretty close to each other. One tried to play with the glove, but the player with the stick got contact on the puck, so we have a whistle.
Face-off comes to the left of McFarland. Joe Romer taking it for Oregon. This one is won by Monroe. Monroe looking for a chip pass out in front, didn't get one, as the puck comes into neutral ice and eventually back into the Oregon zone. Joe Romer gathering for Oregon and looking to skate ahead. Makes a move past two defenders. Looking to make it three. A shot fired right on target, though that one was saved by Ober and deflected up and out of play.
Joe Romer showing his speed there as he went around. I believe it was 4 Monroe players there and got the shot off. Looked to be going 5-hole, but Ober shut that down.
Always good to see even more offensive pressure from this high-octane offense as Barnish looks for a pass out in front to Romer, and that one nearly got through the 5-hole of Obert, but Monroe able to hold on and prevent a 4th goal. At least as of now, though, Oregon able to keep the zone. Joe Romer chips it back to Nieto. Nieto looking to chip it back to Romer. Couldn't do so. Leatherberry keeps the zone for Oregon as Nieto eventually sends it back to Romer. Romer trying to dance away from his defender. Takes a little bit of a hit as he dumps it back to Nieto. Oregon looking for a pass out in front. Puck eventually finds Barnish. Barnish with a chip out in front. Looked like Obert never saw it the whole way, but eventually was able to locate it and cover it and take the whistle.
Definitely tipped that in front, and Obert, it didn't have eyes on it, but was able to reach out with actually the blocker hand there and smother that one up and get the whistle. As good idea there by the Panthers as Barnish just shoots one on net. And good things happen when you shoot on net, folks. You can get, we've seen some crazy bounces, crazy tips this season, so good idea.
Long shot fired there by Cameron Mueller is handled easily by Obert. That one he looked to have seen the whole way, as we will have another face-off in the Monroe zone.
Zerwick looked to be going to the front of the net there, just not able to get in front of Obert enough there.
Face-off eventually comes to Aiden Leatherberry with a shot. That pinballed out in front off of, I believe, a Monroe player as Zerwick chases it down for Oregon. Lindert also there. Puck unfortunately crept out of the zone, so Oregon will have to tag up, giving Monroe possession. At least temporarily, though, it falls to Oregon. Mueller looking for Lindert. Lindert now sends it ahead to Ty Zerwick. Zerwick had the puck taken from him, though Lindert there to give some support. Monroe will chip it into the Oregon zone now. Leatherberry there for Oregon. That is Logan Leatherberry. As Cameron Mueller chips it ahead to Ty Zerwick.
Both teams making changes here, getting the fresh skaters onto the ice.
Monroe looking to dance out of their own zone. Doesn't work as Roy able to win the puck back for Oregon and a nifty pass out in front. And Jakey nearly had his hat trick. Pass just barely escaped him as now it comes back to him. Looking for Jakey again out in front of that one. I think Obert got a little piece of that one as Peterson is able to keep the zone for Oregon. Jakey giving chase as Rohr was also pinching in there. Now behind the net goes Oregon. Puck eventually finds the stick of a Monroe player. Cameron chasing it down for Oregon. Kyle Rohr now there behind the net, looking for a pass out in front. He has a defender draped all over him. He'll like to send it up top to the blue line. Peterson looking for a tip, didn't get one as the shot goes wide. Puck comes back out to Peterson, and Peterson will send it right back into the Monroe zone. This Monroe defense must be getting absolutely exhausted as the pressure continues from Oregon. Though Monroe finally able to skate it out of their zone and get some momentum going into the offensive zone. Pass out across and a shot fired, and it finds the back of the net, and Monroe is on the board.
Great pass across there as the puck perfectly on the tape of the Monroe player, and he got rid of the puck as soon as he got it, and McFarland wasn't able to get over in time, and that's just a great goal there from Monroe.
Some good passing and some speed into the zone, possibly creating a little bit of a spark for Monroe. Certainly not going down without a fight in this first period as we have just under 5 to play. As Romer gets set to take the face-off at center ice. Barnish and Logan Leatherberry, the defenseman for Oregon, as Doshert, Nieto, and Romer are out there. as well as Barnish will send it into the Monroe zone. Nieto now giving chase. The pass out in front, looking for Romer, didn't get there. Now Barnish with the puck again, tries to fire a shot. That one was smothered by a Monroe defender. And eventually the puck falls all the way to Ober, and he'll cover and take a whistle.
Good to see a quick response from the Oregon offense, getting right back into the Monroe zone after giving up that goal. And we will have Romer in the faceoff circle to Obert's left as Oregon looks to get one back.
We have seen some interesting lines so far in this game, definitely mixing it up a little bit. Just trying to give some of these great players some new teammates, or new line mates, I should say, to play with. As Leatherberry with a nifty play, able to keep the zone and stop that one from escaping. As Dosher gives chase for Oregon, able to win the puck. Barnish looking for a pass out in front to Nieto. Nieto just barely couldn't get there as Nieto and Romer pressure the Monroe. Skated along the far boards, and Nieto takes a big hit.
Nieto in there for some physical play. And trying to see, I think that is Nolan Bodenstein, who's getting sent to the box for Monroe as he took Nieto to the ground there with a hit. And we await the call. I believe this is just going to be a 2-minute penalty. And we see the overwhelming pressure of Oregon. That's going to force mistakes for Monroe, and Monroe ends up in the box for 2 minutes, and this is another great opportunity for the Panthers.
Certainly an opportunity to get one more before the end of the period with 4 minutes to play. They certainly already have a fair amount of momentum despite the quick response Monroe goal. As now the puck comes to Rohr. Fakes a shot, passes across to Romer. Romer with a pass out in front to Dosher, and it finds the back of the net. 10 seconds is all they need. Oregon is up 4-1.
Beautiful setup there as Oregon able to win the face-off there, and just some quick passing like we always like to see from this Oregon offense, and we get it to the front of the net. Was able to sneak it through to make it a 4-1 game.
Brilliant passing again from this Oregon team. We've seen so much of that, and that's been such a detrimental part of this offense. Of course, it helps to have playmakers like Jakey, Rohr, and Romer on your team, but really everyone's been pitching in as Dosher picks up the goal there for Oregon. Monroe able to win the puck through neutral ice, and then having a little bit of a 2-on-1, a shot fired. That one was wide. McFarland was in possession anyway. Leatherberry looks to send it ahead to Zerwick. Though Monroe able to hold on to the puck, and that shot is fired up and into the glove of McFarland.
So Dosher does pick up the goal there with assist from Romer and Rohr. And that is Dosher's first in the game, and he has stepped up in a big way on this second line for the Panthers.
Cameron set to take the face-off for Oregon as there's a tie-up. Eventually it comes to Sassarossi. Sassarossi will send it ahead, looking for Kyle Rohr. They didn't find him, but Rohr didn't give up on the play. He'll chase it all the way into the Monroe zone. Jakey was out in front, though he couldn't get a pass off as he was hit hard by a Monroe defender. As now Monroe looks to exit the zone, and eventually they do. Pass is a little bit errant, and that sets up a chance for Peterson to give his man a little bit of a jolt as Jakey now and Sassarossi chase behind the Oregon net. Monroe trying to set something up on offense. This possession has been quite chaotic. They haven't really gotten anything set up. Now eventually they settle things down up at the blue line, and a shot fired in that one. McFarland able to make the save with the blocker. As the puck comes to Sassarossi, just over 2.5 to play in this first period. Kyle Rohr now looking for Jakey, just narrowly escapes him as Cameron will chip it in on net, and Obert will cover and take the whistle.
McFarland making a big save right there as the puck was fired in. He had some bodies out in front of him there, able to get the blocker on that one and keep this a 4-1 game.
Face-off will be to Obert's left, taken by Romer, won by Monroe, as Nieto nearly able to break that pass up as Leatherberry pinches in, trying to keep the zone, though the puck escapes, and that will go all the way down. So Barnish will have to settle it for Oregon. Looking for Nieto, though it escaped him, and a shot fired right on target. McFarland able to make the save. As the puck is sent forward to Romer. Romer looking to skate in all alone. Has a man in front, it's Nieto, and a shot, and it just skated wide of the net. Good scoring opportunity for Oregon. As now another shot, that one kind of ping-ponged out in front and eventually went wide right as Monroe was looking to gather in their defensive zone. As the puck is sent around the far side, kind of skates up off the red part of the boards. As now Romer looks to send it across to Dosher. That pass was deflected, and a pass out in front for Nieto just barely escaped him. Oregon continuing the pressure as the puck finally leaves the zone, though Oregon maintains possession. Minute 30 to play in the first. Aiden Leatherberry will send it in right on net and force Obert to cover and take yet another face-off in his zone.
We saw Nieto with 2 good opportunities there as he gets throwing passes in front of the net to tip it in. The first one, I believe, just missed the stick and hit his skate. That's why it didn't look like a clean shot off there. And a really good opportunity on the second chance there as that one gets saved. But really liking Oregon's offense right now.
They are certainly firing on all cylinders as Monroe looks to skate it out into neutral ice, and eventually they do. Though Cameron and Rohr quickly settle the puck down for Oregon. Puck is sent ahead to Jakey. Jakey chases it down and able to stay with it, makes a move to the front of the net, just unable to get the shot off as a stick seemed to have separated the puck from him last second. And now Monroe back the other way, pass goes errant, giving Leatherberry a chance to regroup and take a whack at it as the puck is battled for in the near corner. Just under a minute to play in this first period. That pass was a little bit light as Jakey now has a one-on-one entering the zone. Good defense prevents a shot from being fired as he's tied up along the near corner. Monroe still with possession of the puck in their defensive zone, though it comes out in front to Jakey. Jakey with a backhand goes high, and Obert initially had it, but then he lost it. Comes out to Sassarosi at the blue line. Sassarosi with a long shot looking for a tip, didn't get one. Eventually it falls into the chest of Obert, and he never had it, but the whistle blows, and the play is dead.
Kind of unfortunate for Oregon there as the puck was still loose, but the referee, who was kind of on the red goal line there, obviously couldn't see the puck, so he elects to blow the play dead. But that puck was available for the taking.
Certainly unfortunate for Oregon as Obert was way out of position, a ways out of his net. Nothing you can do about that. Peterson now with a chance out in front, looking for a tip, gets one, the rebound, comes out to Jakey. Still another shot fired by Rohr. That one went high. And now a clearing attempt picked off by Rohr as Rohr dances with the puck. What a move to get past his man, pass across. Pass out in front to Cameron, just narrowly escapes him and finds a stick of the Monroe defender, but Oregon continues to fight in the offensive zone, looking for an outlet pass to end the period, but that will do it as the puck falls into McFarland's glove and the first period comes to an end. The offense is flying, are they not, Mitchell?
Yeah, you said it. Offense seems to be firing on all cylinders here. 4 goals to start the game in this first period, and that is what you love to see with this high-flying offense that we know can produce.
And as I mentioned, Jakey doing Andrew Jakey things, already picked up 2 goals. Good to see Dosher get one as well very, very quickly on that power play. They really seem to have figured things out after they've had some shaky periods after the electric start. But Oregon looks like the same team we've been watching through the early part of the season thus far.
Yeah, and again, that top line, Rohr picking up assists, Jakey picking up goals, and I believe with Rohr's assists, that puts him at 60 points on the season. So absolutely monster numbers from him. And I'm excited to see if this team can keep it up during the second period.
We'll certainly hope so, as we would like to remind you guys that this broadcast is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play.
One Community Bank, a proud supporter of youth athletics. Stop by or visit our website to learn more about our fee-free checking account. One Community Bank, feel good banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today.
Toro Horse Insurance. Toro Horse Insurance is a proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. At Toro Horse Insurance, our #1 goal is to deliver customers the peace of mind that comes with having the right coverage at the right time.
The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community.
The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community.
J.L. Richards, providing fresh meats, deli salads, seafood, and quality Wisconsin cheese for over 25 years. Try our delicious hot lunches, dinners, or enjoy our Friday fish fry. Catering is available throughout Dane County.
Logo Promotions, helping businesses and schools promote and advertise their organizations with quality apparel, providing exceptional personal service and quick turn times. Logo Promotions for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Proudly serving the Madison area since 2013.
And finally, Stoughton Health, providing safe, quality health care with exceptional personalized service. Stoughton Health is proud to sponsor the OCA Media Scoreboard. And with that, we are going to go to a break right before the second period, but we'll be back shortly. Stay where you are, folks. Hello, everybody, and welcome back as we are just over 3 minutes away from the start of the second period. And before we get into some hockey talk, I would like to remind you that this broadcast is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play.
One Community Bank, a proud supporter of youth athletics. Stop by or visit our website to learn more about our fee-free checking account. One Community Bank, feel good banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today.
Toro Horse Insurance. Toro Horse Insurance is a proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. At Toro Horse Insurance, our number one goal is to deliver customers the peace of mind that comes with having the right coverage at the right time.
The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community.
The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community.
J.L. Richards, providing fresh meats, deli salads, seafood, and quality Wisconsin cheese for over 25 years. Try our delicious hot lunches, dinners, or enjoy our Friday fish fry. Catering is available throughout Dane County.
Logo Promotions, helping businesses and schools promote and advertise their organizations with quality apparel, providing exceptional personal service and quick turn times. Logo Promotions for all your screen printing and embroidery needs, proudly serving the Madison area since 2013.
And finally, Stoughton Health, providing safe, quality health care with exceptional personalized service. Stoughton Health is proud to sponsor the OCA Media Scoreboard. And real quickly, as we have some players coming back to the benches, I'd like to just summarize the sequence of away games that Oregon just had, because we mentioned they had a rough couple of games. That started off with the 7-1 loss to Sauk Prairie, then a loss to Waukesha. Then they beat KMMO and Fox Cities, and then dropped another conference game to Reedsburg before finally beating Baraboo Portage. So a rough sequence. They dropped some conference games in there, but they seem to be responding well.
Yeah, great to see this quick response. And it's always tough when you drop a few conference games, especially when there's points involved in the standings. And as the season winds down, I'm sure this team is thinking playoffs, but you got to get those points in the standings to have a chance at that. But good to see Oregon has having a quick response against a conference foe in the Badger West in Monroe.
Certainly a good start to the game, and they have played more conference games than any other team in the conference. I believe they're tied with Edgewood for conference games played. However, they have a bunch coming up still, most of which will be at home. So they certainly have some chances to get some of those points back.
Yeah, certainly a good way for them to potentially climb in the standings. And as they have struggled against teams like Sauk Prairie, and they're going to be coming to town soon for that game, so make sure you're checking your local listings for when those games are going to be played as we get ready for the start of the second period here.
Cameron, Jakey, and Rohr take the ice as the front three for Oregon. Barnish and Logan Leatherberry, the defensemen, as Oregon able to win a face-off. Pass up ahead, looking for Jakey, couldn't find him. As now the puck is battled for neutral ice, it comes back to Logan Leatherberry. He'll chip it up ahead and into the Monroe zone. And that'll be an icing call.
Just a quick icing there. We'll see if Oregon's able to break out of the zone really quickly here and not give Monroe any possession. And Monroe is going to be looking for a spark here at the beginning of the second period. So definitely, I would say very, as almost a goal there as Monroe player took to the net, but very impactful that Monroe doesn't get a goal here.
Certainly don't want to give Monroe any possession time. They didn't have much in the first period, which is part of why they only scored one goal. As Rohr is able to send it out to Jakey. Jakey in space. He is dangerous, and he's been feeling today. What a move to the front of the net! And I believe that went.
That went in. I thought that hit the. I think that hit the iron inside the net. I heard a post sound, but so the referees talked this over.
That certainly looked like it went into me as well, but the call is no goal, so Nothing you can do about it for Oregon. Nonetheless, a great move and a great early chance for Jakey, looking for his hat trick. As Monroe was able to win the puck behind their own net. Aiden Leatherberry able to keep the zone and the puck momentarily, though it's eventually taken away by Monroe. Monroe skating forwards, they have numbers, but a good poke check from Mueller breaks that play up as Aiden Leatherberry gathers for Oregon. Nieto now sends it ahead to Joe Romer. Joe Romer in space, he's also dangerous, gets around his man, makes a move to the front of the net, and the shot just high. Not sure if the blocker got a piece of that or the shot was fired high. Nonetheless, Oregon looking for a pass out in front, and it gets there, but the shot unfortunately is fanned on as Monroe skates it through neutral ice, and Cameron Mueller delivers a hit in the open ice as Sassarossi chases it down behind McFarland's net. As now Nieto sends it forward looking for Romer again. Couldn't find him as Oregon goes for a change, and the puck goes down the ice for an icing call.
Great open ice hit by Mueller there as he takes his man off the puck and is able to get the puck back for Oregon. Unfortunately, it gets sent down the ice for an icing, but great physical play out of Oregon.
You certainly love to see big hits if you're a fan of hockey. That one sent the Monroe player all the way to his back. Is now Monroe able to win a face-off. Slew of Oregon players there. It eventually comes out to Rohr. Rohr tries to send it forward to Jacob Cameron, unable to do so, as the puck is battled for just outside the Oregon zone. That one's chipped ahead, and that pass just escaped Kyle Rohr. Giving chase as Cameron comes in to help, as Rohr and Cameron kind of get forced into each other there, as now Monroe skating back into the offensive zone. A shot fired and a save made by McFarland. Sassarossi there ties his man up as a stick is lost. That is Sassarossi's stick. Thinks about going for it, now does, eventually able to pick it up as Jakey was looking for Rohr up ahead of him. Has to stay on side. And does, though Monroe able to win the puck back. As Rohr now dancing away from his man, makes a nice move to the inside, tries to get a backhand shot off, unable to do so as we have a whistle.
We're gonna get a penalty here for a hook as the Monroe player is skating to the box. That is Josh Height, that is. As he goes to the box for 2 minutes, and Oregon looking to add to their lead here.
That first power play, as we mentioned, they scored in just the first 10 seconds, almost immediately off the face-off. We'll see if they can do it again here as Cameron is set to take the face-off to the left of Obert. Out there with Rohr, Jakey, Romer, and Dosher. Same line that scored on that first power play. Jakey sends it up top to Rohr. Rohr back to Jakey. Jakey and Rohr now trade places. Puck comes to Rohr. Nice move past his man. Pass out in front, and the shot just barely fanned on by Cameron. As Dosher goes to the front of the net looking for a pass, didn't get one. Now, puck comes back to Kyle Rohr. Rohr and Romer switch places. Looking for a pass out in front. It comes to Jakey, and he buries it. And there you have your hat trick. Through not even 1.5 periods, Jakey has his hat trick. He is certainly feeling it tonight.
We almost saw Cameron get a goal there as Monroe just left the backdoor player there open, and they're able to move it across to the near side, and Jakey's waiting there and is able to just fire it home. And it is 5-1 Oregon on the Stoughton Health scoreboard.
Looks like the Linder line will be taking this face-off in the center circle. Won by Easton Linder. Linder will chip it forward. Zeroway giving chase, as well as Mason Anderson. Monroe, though, eventually falls on it behind their own net and looks to exit his own. Player lost a stick. Eventually skates by the bench to pick one up. Now a shot fired and blocked by Logan Leatherberry. Puck is rung around to Mason Anderson in a world of space. Able to chip it ahead to Barnish. Barnish with a nice little chip pass. Puck finds Linder. Linder and Zerowit can be in a 2-on-1 in the pass. Just barely, I think, got tipped. And as Oregon was unable to connect with a dangerous pass there. Zerowit now dancing. Gets a pass out in front to Linder. No real shot came as Linder looks for Barnish, though that play was broken up, and the puck will be sent the full length of the ice, and that will be an icing call.
Good pressure there by the Lindert line, getting some ice time. And great defensive effort on the back end there by Logan Leatherberry as he picks up a block shot. And we're seeing good overall team play from the Panthers right now.
We certainly are. We've seen some great offense and some great defense. As you said, just an overall team performance has led to this big lead. Just under 14 to play in this period.
As we're looking down, as the score tables wanted to talk to the referees, now conveying that message to the ref, and it looks like they forgot to start the clock, so we're going to get a little bit of a time runoff. Just a few seconds, though. And we are good to go.
Face off to the right of Obert is 1-2 Oregon. Paul Johnston hits the ice for Oregon, number 4. Fresh off reserves, good to see him out there. And now Monroe gets in on him, and a pass out in front. The shot, though, was fanned on. Couldn't quite tell if the pass got there cleanly or not. Nonetheless, a dangerous chance for Monroe. Fortunate for Oregon, there was no score coming off of it as Oregon battles for the puck just along the blue line. And eventually, it is sent ahead to neutral ice. Roar looking to send the puck across ice to Jakey, but unable to do so as there were too many Monroe players there. Monroe now skating forward. Johnston thought about a hit there, decided otherwise. As now Peterson is back for Oregon. He'll send it ahead looking for Jakey, though that pass was broken up. Peterson, though, strong play, able to win 2 puck battles and send it into the zone. Great to see some hustle from him. As now Romer wins the puck in the near corner in some space. Near chance opportunity was saved by Obert as now Monroe is battling for the puck along the near boards. Slew of Oregon players there. As now Nieto chases behind the net, and Dosher with a nice hustle play, able to pick up the puck and send it to Romer. Romer now back to Dosher, shot out in front, saved by Obert. Now Oregon, though, able to keep the zone. Puck comes out to Nieto, and a shot just high. That one was dangerously close to finding the back of the net. As now Nieto ties his man up along the back wall. Good play by Aiden Leatherberry to keep the zone. As Monroe able to occupy the puck temporarily, but Oregon wins it right back. Anderson just barely had his stick lifted there, unfortunately unable to get a shot off. And now Monroe back the other way. Mueller's in all alone, one-on-one. Good defense. Stops a shot from coming off of that. Great play from Cameron Mueller as he'll send it ahead. Though the pass just nearly escapes his man, Monroe will take possession right back. Mason Anderson giving chase for Oregon as they make a change. Now the full Lindert line comes on. Mueller and Buskog are the defensemen for Oregon now. Puck still occupied by Monroe until there's a turnover out in front. And Easton Lindert had Zerwig with him. I don't know if he knew it, but elects to take it himself. And the save is made by Ober, but yet another scoring chance for Oregon. As the puck comes out to Anderson, he'll chip it in, but is fought off the puck. Eventually some help does come as the puck rings around to Buskogger. Buskogger chips it forward to Anderson. Anderson up ahead to Lindert where he is hit. And the puck lazily floats out to neutral ice where it is won and kept by Monroe. Monroe into the zone. Very weak shot to the near side, handled easily by McFarland. And that puck will cream all the way down the ice. And it will not be an icing call.
Oregon realized it wasn't an icing call, and they were kind of slow on their change there, and the players started to hustle out when they saw the ref call it off.
And a brilliant outlet pass now on 2-on-0. Roar and Jakey, the pass across to Roar, back to, Roar to Jakey, back to Roar. The passing continues from the top line, and they find themselves yet another goal.
Just a great breakout pass there as Roar and Jakey 2-on-0 behind the defense. They were in all alone. Jakey to Roar, and unfortunately for Ober, he had no chance on that one as he played Jakey all the way, and Roar was just open back door.
You certainly don't want a 2-on-0 coming in on your net under any circumstance, but you definitely don't want it to be Jakey and Roar. And they capitalize on the defensive miscue as Oregon has built their lead up to 5. Now Leatherberry with a shot. That one handled by Obert as Oregon's looking for more. Pass out in front, just escapes Jakey. Now Barnish has to chase that one down for Oregon and keep the zone. Puck is sent forward, though the pass was gotten a piece of by Monroe, and a shot out in front by Roar. Trying to do it all himself, unable to do so. And now, Oregon able to occupy the puck through neutral ice. Monroe, though, eventually wins it, but good play. Breaks up that charge as now Logan Leatherberry chases it down for Oregon and chips it ahead. Though it just escapes Jakey and the Monroe player and goes all the way back through neutral ice into the Monroe zone, giving Oregon a change. And looking for an outlet pass was Monroe, trying to catch them in a change, but unable to do so. As Oregon looks to exit their zone. Romer with some nice moves, able to get to the outside, in on the low, and a shot fired, and that one was high and wide right. Dosher, good heads-up play to find the puck, and he attempts a shot, and that one just barely bounced over Peterson's stick. Unfortunately, the puck was taking some odd bounces. And Dosher, good focus, able to keep the puck with him that entire time and keep his eye on it as he battles for it now, and eventually he's able to win it to Nieto. And Nieto with a shot handled easily by Ober as Nieto takes a hit behind the net. Romer there for Oregon. Jakey slipping through, calling for a pass. He gets it and just barely unable to get a shot off. Peterson now with the shot blocked, and Monroe has a 1-on-0 back the other way. In on McFarland and a shot, and he scores, and Monroe has found their second of the game.
Just a great shot there as Monroe player able to get up ice, 1-on-0 versus McFarland. Perfectly picks his spot, and it hits off the right post and in, and that's a tough one for McFarland as he just gets left out to dry there. And
you see Mueller came over there talking to him. Not sure if he's the one with the miscue, possibly, but either way.
McFarland looked a little frustrated there.
Consoling McFarland. And he certainly can't be too mad about that. You can't really let someone in 1-on-0 and expect them not to score. So, unfortunately, McFarland gets hung out to dry, though luckily, Oregon still has a massive lead. And now Jakey makes another move inside, and he got whacked with the stick, though there is no tripping call. The contact was very minimal. Jakey just unfortunately hit the ice. Now Roar tried to get a shot off, though, kind of came crashing to the ice, and a nice pass from Jakey out in front. He has looked phenomenal in all phases as Aiden Leatherberry chases the puck down, but Monroe able to get there. And a low threat shot was fired and handled easily. Though Monroe still with possession in the Oregon zone, looking for some momentum off of that second goal. Jakey now sends it ahead, just barely out of reach of Cameron. Monroe will whack it back into the Oregon zone as Oregon gathers and sends it ahead. Jakey looking to buy some space, able to do so, nearly makes another move inside, and he got tangled with the stick. That'll certainly draw a penalty.
No doubt about that one, as Monroe player's stick just gets caught in between Jakey's feet, and he gets taken down there. And Oregon looking to get one back, and they're gonna have 2 minutes to try and do so.
We have seen an electric power play this far. We'll see if they can capitalize yet again.
I believe that is number 23, Sergio Fletcher, who is the guilty party there of the trip on Jakey. We've seen this power play unit be very productive this season.
Face-off is won by Oregon. Roar and Romer exchanging passes along the far side. Romer in now to Dosher. Though the shot was unfortunately fanned on, Oregon wins the puck right back and regroups in their defensive zone. The whole top line out there with Dosher and Cameron as they look to split out Monroe with some aggressive penalty kill play here. Trying not to let Oregon even get through neutral ice. And so far it has been working out for them as now they have a shorthanded opportunity, pass out in front, no one home. And they will chip it back into the Oregon zone. This penalty just over half of it left. As puck enters the zone on the stick of Simon Dosher. Dosher looking for a pass, elects to drop it off to Roar. Roar has Romer with him, but eventually dumps it off to Romer. Romer in front, and Dosher with a shot. As now the puck comes out to Kyle Rohr. Rohr looking at his options, good defensive play, but able to break up a pass. And eventually the puck is sent all the way down the ice where McFarland will tee it up for Romer, and Monroe gets a change. Oregon also took a change there. As now Anderson sends it to Nieto. Defensive stick, breaks that pass up as the puck falls to Romer. Oregon trying to capitalize on the Monroe change, but unable to get down ice quick enough. Monroe continues the very aggressive penalty kill. And as there's just under 20 seconds left, Anderson finally able to break through and get the puck into the zone. Linder and Anderson there for Oregon. Eventually sent ahead to a Monroe player. Monroe will skate it out of the zone. Nice move past his man, though the pass was errant out in front, and no shot came off of it. Anderson gathering for Oregon as the penalty expires. Puck is sent forward to Easton Linder, who loses it in neutral ice. Logan Leatherberry there for Oregon, nearly able to separate his man from the puck, and a shot fired, and a save made by McFarland. As now Logan Leatherberry sends it forward, though no one able to get there. Monroe will chase it down. Kyle Rohr pressuring for Oregon. As Oregon gathers in neutral ice, sent back to Aiden Leatherberry. Leatherberry forward to Jakey. That pass just bounced off his stick and went behind him. So Monroe will look to gather in their defensive zone. Now Aiden Leatherberry sends it back forward for Oregon. It finds Rohr. Rohr and Jakey have a 2-on-1 if they can separate themselves, and they do, and a pass just barely off the post and eventually finds its way in. I heard the post sound, but it banked in, and Jakey has his fourth.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see that one. I saw it hit the post. Wasn't sure where it ended up on the bounce off the post. Ends up in the back of the net, and like you said, Jakey picking up his fourth. That was a great stretch pass from Aiden Leatherberry there up to Rohr, and Rohr is able to find Jakey.
I wish I could have given that goal a little bit of a better call, but I couldn't quite see what happened as it just kind of bounced off the post and slowly found its way to the back of the net. But Jakey is on fire. As we mentioned, picking up his fourth goal there. Oregon now with a 7-2 lead on the Stoughton Health scoreboard. Puck comes out to Jakey, though unable to send it further than the Oregon zone as Mueller gathers, has his pass deflected. And Monroe is able to keep it in the Oregon zone, though Oregon takes possession. That is Jakey. Jakey up to Rohr. Rohr with a real nice move over the middle, just barely unable to escape the second defender, and Jakey delivers a big hit along the far boards. The Studi loves that, and Rohr wins the puck back out in front to Jakey. Nearly another incredible move out in front. You can certainly see the chemistry between Rohr and Jakey tonight. They are both red hot. As now Romer gathers for Oregon. Romer sends it ahead to Nieto, though he's just barely fought off the puck and will have to skate behind the Monroe net. Puck comes back to him now, looking to get a centering pass out in front, and elects to try and just push it into the net. And eventually, Obert will cover and take the whistle.
Great play there by Nieto behind the net, just trying to make some space for himself. Tried to throw it out front, but Obert puts an end to that before it even starts. As Oregon looking to add more with 3:21 left in the second period.
Now Monroe enters the Oregon zone. Dosher there is tied up along with Barnish in for some help, though Monroe able to keep the puck. Pass comes out to the blue line and a shot fired. That one kind of lobbed and nearly fell through the 5-hole McFarland, though able to shut that down. As now Oregon trying to exit the zone, though Monroe chips it right back ahead. Looking for a centering pass, no one there, but Panthers, and Oregon eventually able to take possession. Romer with a nice move, able to send it to neutral ice. Nieto couldn't quite locate the puck. It was kind of following him as the pass was a little bit light. Now puck dumped in and deflected behind McFarland's net as Logan Leatherberry will gather for Oregon and send it across to Zerwick. Zerwick sends it ahead to Easton Linder. Linder in space. Linder makes a nice move past his man and a shot fired just wide. Good to see the Linder line with some pressure. Puck comes right back to him and was fired wide as it now comes off the linesman. Anderson out in front looking for Zerwick. That one was picked off. Now Sassarosi back, as well as Buskogger. Buskogger forces his man back behind the Oregon net. Good defense. And a poke check sends the puck into the corner where Sassarosi is able to gather and send it to Buskogger. Buskogger up to Zerwick. Sends it decent Linder. Linder with a chip and chase. Anderson able to get there. Looks to send it out. Heads to Linder and good focus. Able to keep the puck momentarily, though the shot was prevented. And a big hit delivered there by Zerwick. As now Lindert chases the puck down and able to gather it for a second, though has a whole lot of Monroe players to deal with around him. Roar, though, stepping in and able to keep the puck momentarily, though just lost it at the last second. The righties broke on net. Good play from Cameron, able to keep possession. Roar now with a pass out in front to Cameron. Cameron's hit and nearly tries to fire a spinorama off there, but was unable to do so as the defense holds for Monroe. Just over a minute to play in this period as Roar is tied up in the far corner. Jakey now with the puck, makes a move out in front, a shot, and he scores! The chemistry between Jakey and Roar continues.
And that's just more of what we've been seeing all night, folks. Just Roar and Jakey continuing to find each other on the ice. And Oregon up 8-2 now. And we still got a minute to play in the second period.
We've been saying it all night. We just said it again. Jakey and Roar are red hot. The offense in general is red hot. 8 goals through 2 periods is a pretty good number. As now Nieto with a chance. And that one into the chest of Obert as he takes a whistle. And Oregon just does not let up.
Yeah, Nieto there trying to get a part of the goal scoring action as he fires a backhander on Obert, able to gather that one.
Face off. Ends up going behind the Monroe net where it is battled for by both teams. Romer eventually able to fall on it for Oregon, and a pass out in front was deflected by a Monroe player back in the net. And Obert able to find it and glove it.
As looks like we're gonna transition to a running clock now with Oregon up by 6 at the end of 2, so as the clock winds down. Oh, almost one more opportunity there.
Nieto with a quick shot off the face-off as time expires. And we were wondering if Oregon would keep it going through the second period, and they certainly did. Jakey and Roar continue to build on the amazing game that they already had.
Yeah, and Oregon able to double up their goals, adding 4 more this period, and they have looked great out there, Noah.
They certainly have. Really everyone from Oregon has looked great. We've seen the Linder line come on and get pressure. We've seen some great plays on the defensive end from the defense, some great plays by defenders on offense as well. Just an all-around great game from this Oregon Panthers team, and certainly one that they needed after the shaky stretch that we mentioned, going into some conference games coming up, and they look to have this one secured.
Yeah, and I don't know really what else to say. We've covered it all. They've just looked great out there. I don't know what much more there is to say, but we still got a period left to play.
There certainly isn't much more to say. However, I am going to say that this broadcast is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors, the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play.
One Community Bank, a proud supporter of youth athletics. Stop by or visit our website to learn more about our fee-free checking account. One Community Bank, feel good banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today.
Toro Horse Insurance. Toro Horse Insurance is a proud supporter of Oregon athletics. At Toro Horse Insurance, our #1 goal is to deliver customers the peace of mind that comes with having the right coverage at the right time.
The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community.
The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community.
J.L. Richards, providing fresh meats, deli salads, seafood, and quality Wisconsin cheese for over 25 years. Try our delicious hot lunches, dinners, or enjoy our Friday fish fry. Catering is available throughout Dane County.
Local Promotions, helping businesses and schools promote and advertise their organizations. Quality apparel, providing exceptional personal service and quick turn times. Logo Promotions for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Proudly serving the Madison area since 2013.
And finally, Stoughton Health. providing safe, quality healthcare with exceptional personalized service. Stone Health is proud to sponsor the OCA Media Scoreboard. And with that, we will go to our second break, and we will be back shortly with the third period. Don't go anywhere. Hello, everybody, and welcome back as we are just under 2 minutes away from the start of the third and final period of what has been a very exciting hockey game. If you're an Oregon fan, they're holding on to an 8-2 lead, led by Jakey and Rohr, both playing phenomenal. But as you've talked about earlier in this game, the whole team is really playing well.
Yeah, and in addition to the offense, the defense is stepping up, not letting Monroe get too many opportunities. We did see the one breakaway in the second period, but other than that, it's been a pretty clean game on the defensive end, and that has allowed the offense to shine, especially Jakey and Rohr. And Oregon just needs to keep doing what they're doing in the second period, or in the third period, excuse me.
Certainly not a whole lot to change. Oregon just hoping to ride this one out, though I have a feeling the way they're playing, we certainly might see some more goals in this one because Oregon's not going to let up, as we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I'd like to see if the Lindert line gets a little bit more time in this third period, maybe have Lindert or maybe Zerwick pick up a goal there, or maybe Mason Anderson, the third part of that line. And it's just going to be interesting to see how Oregon elects to play their lines this third period.
Certainly, and as I mentioned, it's been great to see Paul Johnston on the ice a little bit for Oregon, coming off of reserves. Good to see him back. And I certainly think you're right about the Lindert line. I hope to see more of them, and they really deserve a goal the way they've played in this game. They haven't gotten one yet, but they've had a lot of pressure. They've had a lot of opportunities, and they've been very, very solid. As the players head to their benches for some words from their coaches, and we will get set for this third period. I'm also interested to see how Oregon starts this period. It's looking like it'll be Barnish and Logan Leatherberry on defense, and then Rohr and Cameron are out there as well. Fifth skater appears to be Jakey, and it will be. So Rohr and Jakey have an opportunity to continue their marvelous games. As the face-off at center ice is won by Monroe. Monroe looking to skate through neutral ice, though Oregon quickly wins the puck. That's Jacob Cameron. Jacob Cameron, though, has a defender draped all over him, unable to get a pass off as he's tied up along the near corner. Puck is run around behind the Monroe net. Eventually comes to Jacob Cameron. Jacob Cameron sends it up to Leatherberry. Leatherberry sends it back in. As now a pass, looking for a pass out in front. No, it never came through. As Monroe is able to gather the puck and skate through neutral ice. They have numbers. Though a drop pass had no one on the other end of it, and now Oregon has a chance back the other way. Jakey with a full head of steam. Moving in, tries to make a move to the backhand, but unable to do so, and a pass out in front. Nothing really came out of it as Cameron poking with it. As Mueller takes a shot out in front, doesn't get a tip. And that one is handled by Obert as the puck is sent the full length of the ice. McFarland tees it up. And now we do see the Lindert line come on. That is Easton Lindert, Mason Anderson, and Ty Zerwick. As Zerwick now giving some pressure for Oregon as Monroe back titles in the red zone. And eventually the puck is won by Oregon. That's Aiden Leatherberry chipping it ahead. Lindert chases it down eventually. Able to send a pass out in front, though a shot didn't come as it looked like the stick of the Oregon player out in front was lifted. Cameron Mueller gathering there for Oregon. He'll chip it to Aiden Leatherberry. Leatherberry head to Anderson. Puck just escapes him. As Monroe keeps the zone and Anderson takes a hit there. Now, puck escapes the zone and the Monroe player fans on the re-entry, so Monroe forced to gather back in the defensive end as Oregon makes some changes. Buskogger pressure there for Oregon, as there's some massive players out in front of the net. As the arm goes up.
Ty Zerwick being escorted to the box by the referee, and he's going to pick up an interference call here. So Monroe with an early opportunity with 14:52 left in this third period. They're going to go on the man advantage here.
Certainly a chance for them to pick one more up. As much as they've been behind this entire game, they have managed to find 2 goals. A chance here for a third one, maybe get a little something for the road. As a new centerman comes on from Monroe. Face-off won by, initially looked like it was won by Oregon, though the tie-up eventually comes to Monroe. Cameron able to block that shot attempt, and it goes up and out of play.
Good block by Cameron as we get the first look at the Oregon penalty killers tonight. We got Logan Leatherberry and Joe Romer. And trying to see if Logan Leatherberry is the only defenseman on the ice right now. We got 3 forwards with Aurora, Dosher, and Cameron.
Quick shot fired by Monroe, though it goes wide. No real harm there. Nearly able to break that pass up was Cameron. Monroe dumps it forward. Logan Leatherberry chases it down for Oregon. As he is tied up, though, still fighting for the puck. And as of now, has it, able to send it to Romer. Great play from Leatherberry there. Able to get it to Romer and get it clear off.
Great defensive effort there as he is able to muscle through the Monroe power play and able to send it the length of the ice.
Romer gathers for Oregon back in their defensive end, and we'll get yet another clear. Just about 50 seconds left on this penalty as Monroe looks to gather behind their own net and look for an entry. Outlet pass goes Aaron, and that's certainly not what you want if you're a Monroe fan, as the faceoff will come all the way back.
Yeah, like you said, you don't want to be giving up mistakes like that when you're on the power play. And the running clock here, this penalty is going to continue to take off the board.
Kyle Rohr set to take the faceoff for Oregon to the left of Obert, won by Monroe. Rohr sends it back to Leatherberry, and Leatherberry now with a clear. That will just about end this penalty, as both teams are now at even strength. Oregon looking for an opportunity out of the box. No, it's Monroe with a chance and a good save made by McFarland, and a second save. Great goaltending from McFarland as Monroe looked to have something going. And that shot is fired up and out of play.
Great sequence of saves there by McFarland as he kicks the pad out once, able to keep his composure and get the second save. And great sequence by the junior goaltender.
Certainly good to see that from him. He looked a bit frustrated after the breakaway earlier that led to the second Monroe goal. We saw Cameron Mueller talking to him. Good to see he hasn't let him get to him. As now Nieto chases the puck down for Oregon. Eventually comes out to Monroe, and a shot blocked by Joe Romer as the puck is dumped behind the Oregon net. Buskogger there for Oregon, sends it to Nieto. Puck stays in the zone as Monroe able to get a little bit of offensive pressure as the puck comes along to the near corner. Monroe still with possession, though unable to get anything really settled. As the puck is battled for along the back wall now, that's Sassarosi there for Oregon. As the puck is chipped out ahead to the blue line, the Monroe defenseman shot, looking for a tip, didn't get one. As now Sassarosi is there for Oregon, looking for Nieto, and looking for a deflection out in front was Monroe, but nothing doing. Now Nieto moving forward with space. He has Joe Romer with him, gets a nifty pass out in front. Romer looking for a second pass, though unable to get one. Unfortunate, as Monroe had the numbers on defense there. Shot fired and blocked by Peterson. Sorry, the shot was fired by Peterson that was blocked. Peterson now sends it forward. That's Isaac Rodier for Oregon. And now Owen Wilson on the ice for Oregon as well. Or Owen Benjamin, excuse me.
And that is unfortunate there as Peterson tried to reach in, and the stick gets caught up in the skates, and he kind of just shrugs at the referee like, I didn't mean to do that. Nevertheless, the referee makes the call there, and we'll have 2 minutes for the Monroe power play yet again as they pick up their second chance in this third period with the man advantage.
Quick shot fired off the face-off again, and that one never got all the way through. As now Monroe with another shot up in front, didn't have a whole lot on it, though the puck still bouncing around in front, comes to another Monroe player, and they find the back of the net.
That one was just kind of sitting in front of McFarland for a little bit, and it pops out, and the Monroe player, I believe that is Blaze Janik, able to fire it home, and McFarland didn't have much of a chance of stopping that one.
Certainly a lot of confusion in front of the net. Unfortunately worked out in favor of Monroe, as no one was really able to get any control of the puck, and Monroe's able to whack it to the back of the net, as the score is now 8-3 on the Stone Health scoreboard. Monroe looking for some more quickly after that goal, though the pass didn't connect. Now puck comes out along the blue line and is sent in by the Monroe defense. Kyle Rohr now able to get out of the puck. Oregon looking for a pass to Jakey, though it was snuffed out by the Monroe defense. Monroe now able to get out of the puck, though Rohr wins it right back for Oregon, looking to make a move inside, unable to do so. As Rohr just dancing behind the net, gets some help from Jakey. Jakey with a pass out in front, and the shot was tipped and went high. As now Monroe looking to skate forward, outlet pass, finds his man Barnish back, and it finds the back of the net. What a shot right in that top left corner. Monroe has a little bit of life in this third period.
Yeah, you said it, what a shot, as that goes bar down over the blocker side of McFarland, and that's just a better shot there that beat McFarland. Perfectly placed right there. I believe that is Blaze Janik again, picking up another goal, and I believe that is the hat trick for him tonight.
Romer set to take the face-off for Oregon. Still holding on to a 4-goal lead despite the 2 quick goals from Monroe. As this face-off becomes a bit of a tangled mess, though the puck eventually comes to Dosher. He'll send it into the Monroe zone. Dieto giving chase and delivers a hit there. Now Romer dancing with the puck, tries to pass out in front to Dosher, never do so. It comes to Dieto, a shot blocked by the Monroe defense. And the arm of the official goes up. I believe this will be a delayed penalty against Oregon.
We're gonna get a slashing call here. Nieto is the one skating to the box. And that's not a call that you want going against you right now, as Monroe is showing a bit of life with 9:05 left in the third period. Still a 4-goal lead for Oregon, but we've seen crazier things happen, Noah.
We certainly have. As now Monroe gets yet another chance. They've already picked up 2 goals in this period. Face-off, though, won by Oregon. And that one sent all the way around by Joe Romer. We've seen some great play from him on the penalty kill. As Obert tees it up, and the puck escapes the Monroe player there. Dosher nearly able to fall on it as he was pressuring on the PK. Though Monroe, fortunately for them, able to keep possession. As they skate in along the near side, shot attempt kind of turned into a pass, but was handled by the Oregon defense. As now Monroe dancing with the puck, nice move to the inside, a pass out in front, and what a save by McFarland, and a second save!
But it goes in.
Just barely slipped through. It looked like McFarland had it, but it just slips through. I don't know if it went 5-hole or if it just slipped through his hands. It looked like he had it. Nearly a remarkable save, but Monroe is showing a lot of life late in this game.
Definitely think McFarland got the first attempt as he was able to slide across and stretch out that pad. And yeah, we didn't really have a good view of the puck there, as is able to slide into the net. And In a period that started 8-2 Oregon, it is now 8-5.
Great to see Aiden Leatherberry and Cameron Mueller again, who came and talked to him after that breakaway, giving him some kind words, I'm sure, and not allowing McFarland to get too much in his own head. I'm sure you love that from your teammates if you're McFarland. Just shows the character of these guys. They're great hockey players, but they're great people too, as we have a whistle, a stoppage, and we will have a face-off, I believe, in the Oregon zone.
Oregon a little bit on their heels here as Monroe has showed all the life. And maybe we got to see another superstar play from Jakey or Rohr here to get some confidence back in this Oregon team.
Monroe certainly has just about as much momentum as you can possibly have, despite the huge deficit. Oregon's lucky their lead was as big as it was as a shot is fired, and this one is handled by McFarland.
No problem there for McFarland. Maybe a little bit of a confidence booster there, just an easy save for him there.
Face-off will be taken to the right of McFarland. Romer will take it for Oregon. This one is won by Monroe. Monroe dumping it behind the Oregon net as Logan Leatherberry is there for Oregon. As he's tied up, Joe Romer comes in to help. Though Leatherberry able to keep the puck himself, he'll send it ahead to Joe Romer. Romer up ahead to Nieto. As now Oregon looks to skate in, and Nieto takes a big hit along the boards. As now Monroe wins the puck back behind their own net. Nieto looking for a bit of a revenge hit. Delivers one along the back wall. It's now Monroe skating in, and a long shot handled initially by McFarland. Good focus temporarily, and it deflects in. Monroe is rolling, and they are in this game, Mitchell.
Wow, what a breakdown on defense there, as the shot kind of was an awkward spot for McFarland as he kind of caught him around like the neck shoulder area, and it popped out, and the first opportunity from the McFarland player wasn't able to get it in. I thought for sure they might have a goal on that one, but it pops to number 6, Cash Anderson, the back end, and they're able to make it an 8-6 game, and Oregon electing to take a timeout here to regroup and talk about the plan for the remainder of this third period.
Can see Keene down on the bench, the typical starter for the Oregon team, talking to McFarland as well. Certainly Oregon has to keep their heads in this game because, as I said, if this lead wasn't as big as it was, Monroe could easily be leading this game. They need a momentum shift, and they need it sooner rather than later because Monroe shows no signs of stopping.
Yeah, they got all the momentum right now. They can see 2 more goals getting put up on that scoreboard, and that is their intention right now as they are rolling.
That's certainly all they're thinking about as the timeout is over on both teams. Will take to the ice. I'm interested to see who Oregon will go with here to try and change momentum. It looks like Mueller and Aiden Leatherberry will be the defense pairing, with Jakey and Rohr centered by Jacob Cameron. Face-off is center ice, won by Oregon, comes to Kyle Rohr. Rohr looking to chip it ahead to Jakey, though it's given away. Monroe now skating over the side to Steeman, a shot fired just wide right of the Oregon net.
That was a dangerous shot there. That one got a little too close.
That one was certainly well placed, just barely too far to the right as Jakey chases the puck down for Oregon. Puck comes out to Mueller. Mueller looking for a shot, shot fired high, and eventually Obert gets a piece of it. As Oregon looking for some pressure just to stall this Monroe momentum as the puck comes up into the Monroe bench. Player tried to glove it in, but was unable to do so.
Yeah, and like we said, Monroe is fired up right now off the draw. Rohr is able to take away the puck, and number 7, as Josh Height came streaking in and puts a strong left-handed shot on that just missed to the right of Brock McFarland.
Face-off won by Monroe. And the puck escapes Barnish and comes all the way back into the Oregon zone as Leatherberry is forced to gather for Oregon. He'll send it ahead. Nieto goes across to Dosher. Dosher looking for Joe Romer. His pass deflected, comes right back to him. As now Monroe gathers. No, there's a turnover after some miscommunication and a pass. Romer tried to get one out in front, but couldn't do so. Now Barnish fans on a shot. Monroe has numbers the other way. It's a 2-on-1 for Monroe. Mueller back all alone. Shot fired, initially saved by McFarland, but the rebound is given up, and it is a 1-goal game.
Wow, Noah, we are seeing unbelievable play from Monroe right here. They have come to life, as with the 2-on-1 there. Yeah, just able to put the shot on, and McFarland makes a good blocker save, but it was a 2-on-1. No one was able to cover the backdoor player, and it lands right on his stick for the easy goal. And Monroe has come storming back in this game.
And this is a Monroe team sitting at the bottom of the conference, 1 win on the season. They could have easily given up when Oregon took that huge lead, and they did anything but that, so huge credit to them. Never giving up and continuing to fight, as Oregon needs that momentum shift now because Monroe is only 1 goal away from tying this up. Now Monroe gathering in their defensive zone. Leatherberry comes out, tries to keep the zone, but is unable to do so. Puck is sent back in by Oregon. Kyle Rohr pressuring along with Romer, and now Monroe has a 2-on-2 back the other way. Leatherberry is going to pick up a tripping call there, and Monroe has a power play.
Wow, just a little mistake there as Leatherberry went to go sweep at the puck, caught the legs of the Monroe player instead. And with 5:33 left in this game, 2 minutes of it is going to be Oregon down a man.
And worth noting, I didn't notice this initially, but Josh Keene has taken the net for Oregon. So McFarland's game is over. Unfortunate for him. After a great start, got a lot of help from his defense, looked solid, but just a breakdown from the Oregon defensive end as a whole. And Keene will take the net for Oregon. Monroe starts that power play. The blue line shot blocked out in front. Comes up but stays in play as Leatherberry looks to send it around the boards. Eventually comes to Dosher, and Dosher will clear the full length of the ice. About 1:40 to go on this penalty. Just over 5 to play in the game. Cameron able to get out of the puck short-handed, kill off some time. Initially makes a move, though has defenders draped all over him, and eventually he falls. I believe he fell on the loose stick, and now the other way, Monroe, shot blocked by Leatherberry. That looked to have hit him in the hand. He's holding that hand. Hopefully he's all right, because he looks like he is in a world of pain. We can only hope that he's all right. As now Oregon with a chance short-handed, and the arm of the official goes up. I'm not sure what the penalty was.
We're getting a holding call on Monroe here, and this is very fortunate as we're going to have 4-on-4 play for 1:07, and then Oregon's going to be up a man. And that all happens because of Jacob Cameron and his pressure in the offensive zone during this penalty kill for Oregon. Great job by Cameron.
Face-off will be taken to the right of Obert's net. And this one falls to Rohr. Rohr with the pass out in front to Jakey. No shot off of it. Now to Sassarosi. Sassarosi a shot up and into the glove of Obert.
Great save there by Obert as he flashes the glove as that one was heading. It looked like for his face mask there. So not quite sniping the corner there, but a good shot on by Sassarosi.
Face-off won by Monroe. Though eventually gathered by Oregon. As Oregon was looking for a pass out in front. Bunch of players hit the deck there, and that puck is sent the full length of the ice, and we will have an icing call.
A little mistake there from Monroe as it is 4-on-4 play and they cannot ice the puck. So Oregon will get another opportunity as they prepare for a face-off in the Monroe zone.
Face-off will be taken by Kyle Rohr, and this one is won by Monroe. As now the puck comes out to Jakey out in front of net, but unable to get a shot off. He'll just skate behind and send the puck around to Romer. Romer sends it back to Jakey. Back up top to Romer. Romer dancing on the blue line. Oregon looking for a shooting lane. Looks for a pass out in front to Jakey, didn't get through, and now Monroe back the other way. Good physical play from Roar. Takes his man off the puck, and then a second hit from Sasarosi. Able to win the puck back for Jakey. Jakey sends it up to Roar. Roar being chased behind his own net. Eventually, Jakey able to gather the puck for Oregon, and Oregon's having a little bit of trouble getting out of the zone, and now a pass attempt was fanned on by Sasarosi as the puck finally finds Jakey up through neutral ice, and he's able to skate it into the zone. He does a full out of his steam, and a shot, and a rebound given up. Comes to Cameron, but he was unable to get a shot off. Dosher sends it now back behind the net, and a pass out in front, but Jakey nor Dosher are able to get there. Drop pass to Joe Romer. Now Monroe might have a one-on-one the other way. Dosher skating hard to get in, a shot fired, saved by Keene. Puck is still loose though. Joe Romer has it for Oregon, but Monroe wins it right back, had a man in front, and now Romer gets tripped up, and that'll be a penalty against Monroe. And Oregon gets a bit of a break. Jakey though has the puck dancing in all alone. What a move, and nearly able to bury it in the bottom right corner with the delayed penalty. But this game will end with 2 minutes of power play time for Oregon.
Really fortunate there for Oregon as Blaze Janik, he was the one streaking forward off the takeaway, and that's not the man you want with the puck, as he already has the hat trick tonight, and he is the one who ends up tripping up, I believe it was Romer. And really fortunate for Oregon that nothing bad came of that. But Oregon will have 5 seconds of 5-on-3 as they take the face-off in the Monroe zone. So definitely they have time to set up their power play how they want it. And we have seen them be successful on the power play this season, Noah.
We certainly have, and there is certainly the chance that Oregon just rides this one out, with just under 3 to play. But you would certainly like to see Oregon just put an end to the rush and get a bit of a momentum shift back and pick up another goal. But Monroe's made this a game, so a lot of credit to them because they seemed very out of it coming into this third period.
Yeah, like we said, 8-2 was the score coming into this third period, and Monroe has continued to fight. And they have gotten it close to tying this game up, Noah, and we saw it with the most recent opportunity by Blaze Janik. But Oregon now with the prime opportunity to create some separation in the scoreline with 2:45 left in this game.
And it's worth noting they will start with 5 seconds of a 5-on-3, so potentially a clear shooting lane off of the face-off. They look for one, as now both teams demonstrate that a shot fired, and they get it real quickly. Who else? Andrew Jakey extends the lead back to 2.
Jakey gets the puck kind of below the circles in between the goal line. Just elects to fire one up and over the shoulder of Xander Overt there, and that is what Oregon needed. And it looks like we got some discussion here. If the first penalty was still going when Jakey scored, because if that's the case, Oregon would still have a power play.
A lot of discussion going on between the refs over by the penalty boxes. We'll see what decision they come to, because that would be absolutely huge if Oregon's to pick up that goal and keep the power play.
Based on the numbers up there right now, I would think it wouldn't stand, because we started with 2 minutes on the power play and 7 seconds ran off. So, yep, that's going to be the call
here. The Monroe player will come out. So,
nevertheless, though, it's 9-7 Oregon on the Stonehill scoreboard. So great to see that 2-goal lead happening for the Panthers.
Certainly, but some hockey left to play as now Oregon gathers in their defensive zone. That's Kyle Rohr. Rohr tries to send a pass forward, though it falls to Monroe. And a shot blocked out in front by, I believe, Leatherberry. As Romer gathers behind the Oregon net and sends it up to Jakey. Jakey gets tripped up. though able to take the puck back. It eventually comes out to Leatherberry. Leatherberry looking for Jakey down the near side. Couldn't find him though, and it will be an icing call.
Just a little behind on the pass there, but I like the vision there by Logan Leatherberry, trying to send it up to Roar through the neutral zone and get him in on net.
Face off to the left of Keene's net is won by Monroe, and a quick shot fired, though it goes wide. As now there's a tie-up along the back wall, just under 2 to play. As there's a long battle for the puck. Eventually won by Monroe. And a shot fired, and that one is saved by Keene. Mueller now sends it forward, and eventually the puck skirts out of the zone. Nieto giving chase for Oregon. Cameron now able to win the puck for Oregon. Jacob Cameron and Simon Dozier in. Though Monroe has defenders back and is able to stuff out any opportunity there as they look to skate through neutral ice. Pass comes off the linesman and comes to number 15, Cameron Mueller. And Nieto now gathers the puck for Oregon, though he's fallen off of it as Oregon's making a change. He didn't have any help. Now, Monroe trying to enter the zone. Leatherberry doesn't want to let that happen, and he won't, as he sends the puck ahead. Kyle Roy able to block it down and get a pass out in front to Romer, and a shot eventually comes, but it goes deflected up high and out of play.
Good opportunity there from Romer as he gets the pass. The first opportunity, the puck kind of just fell off his stick there. Able to get it back on his stick. Definitely not the shot he wanted, but it does get on net, and the save is forced out of Obert as he deflects it up out of play.
Monroe now gathering in their defensive end, looking to exit the zone. Though the puck is dumped in by Barnish at the blue line, though Oregon has to re-enter. As Romer now wins the puck and fires a quick shot. But the save was made.
I don't know if Romer knew that he had Jakey with him right there as he just turns and fires. But if he would have passed that across, Jakey was looking at a wide open net to make this a 10-7 game. But it remains 9-7 with 27 seconds left in this game.
Oregon keen to just keep Monroe out of the offensive zone and wind this clock down, though Romer looking for a pass out in front. Didn't get through, and now Monroe looks to skate through neutral ice. As the Monroe skater tried to make a move, though was unable to do so. Puck comes out to Romer. Romer looking ahead for Jakey. Can't find him. 5 seconds left. Oregon picks up the puck. It's Roar with a shot fired and blocked it up high. And there you have it. A scare from Monroe in the third period in a game that we thought Oregon was all over. But conference points aren't hard to come by, and luckily Oregon's able to pick them up here.
Yeah, great showing from Monroe. They looked out of it, but in the third period, they showed their fight. And compliments to them on a great game played. But great job by Oregon, able to secure the win and the points for the conference standings. And as the players go to shake hands, it's really great to see Oregon pick up the win. We see Josh Keene. He came in relief of Brock McFarland. I think that was the right move to secure the conference points. But you got to give a shout out to Brock McFarland. He looked good this game until the third period where things kind of fell apart. But that wasn't all on him. I would say Noah. And Noah, I'm going to have to ask, who are your stars of the game?
For Oregon, I'm certainly going to have to go with Andrew Jakey. Him and Kyle Rohr both were just flying the whole game, but Jakey picking up 4 goals and a slew of assists. He had an absolutely phenomenal game. And for Monroe, I'm going to have to go with Janicki picking up the hat trick. He was certainly a bright spot, and he got some momentum going for them at a couple different points in the game. And he just looked like, I think, a very overall player. You can certainly see why he's their leading scorer, so a great game from him.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to go with Kyle Rohr, and kind of goes along with your pick of Andrew Jakey. Those two were finding each other all night, picking up goals and assisting on each other. And for Monroe, I'm going to go with Cash Anderson. He picked up 2 goals tonight, was a solid part of their offense tonight. And overall, just a great performance from Monroe and Cash Anderson and the rest of the team.
Certainly some stars on both sides shown through tonight, but I just want to thank you all for tuning into this OCA Media broadcast, and make sure to tune in next time. We've got a lot of games coming up in a short period of time on OCA Media Sports.